Shalom, shalom. This is Mach by Yasha Allah Banapariam. This is Mach Shana Israel Shana Ephraim. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praises and honors to my power Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash. Shalom to the Akimak Waf from the Baya. Shalom to the Akimak Waf from the Baya that's tuned into this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children tuned into this video. Do a quick lesson discussing about people who put these actions forward, you know. It's important to be doers of the word, not just hearers. Do a quick hitter. This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 22. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers, only deceiving yourself. Saying, yeah, I can hear what they're saying. I believe what they're saying. You're deceiving yourself, right? So that's not enough. We know the precept says works without faith is dead, and faith without works is also dead as well, right? Let's continue on. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is unto a man beholding his natural face in glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. So you'll be a blessed person, you know, putting these actions, putting what you're learning into action, right? So that's what makes you wise. You could have knowledge, but if you don't apply that knowledge, you're not wise, right? That's what that is. So let's go here. The book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers, this is the people that are, this is the elect, right? Being saved from that, the missiles, right? In the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse righteous acts of Ha'adonai Yahweh, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of Ha'adonai Yahweh go down to the gates. These people, when you rehearse these righteous acts, right? Now we know that it's impossible to keep all the commandments. It's impossible not to go off. You go off by what we wear, right? But if you're rehearsing these righteous acts, you're attempting to put what you learn into action, you have a fighter's chance. And that's what the elect will be doing, right? You have a fighter's chance of getting out of here. And that's the end goal, right? The goal is you want to be able to be saved and be a salvation and not be here for the world's greatest barbecue, right? Let's go to the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 22, and let's read it. And it reads, And Samuel said, Have Ha'adonai Yahweh as great delight in burnt offering and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of Ha'adonai Yahweh. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. Obeying is better than sacrifice. Now, we don't do the sacrificial stuff anymore because our people are so wicked. If we continue to do that, we'd have no animals, right? But all in all, the Lord would rather you be obedient over anything anyway. Like just like the precept says, the whole duty of man is fear the Lord and keep the commandments, right? Keep the commandments. That would go back into putting the stuff into action and rehearsing, being a doer of the law, right? And being obedient to Ha'adonai Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, right? That's just it's simple, honestly, right? And a lot of issue with people now. They can hear the hearers, and they try to put it off. But there's going to be a time where you putting it off, it's just going to put you in damnation, right? You do it now. As soon as you hear this, don't put this off. Don't try to put it to the back burner. You gotta act now. So, book Ecclesiasticus chapter 17, verse 25. Return unto Ha'adonai and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less. You should be attempting to offend less, right? Now again, we understand that it's hard to keep it's impossible to keep all the commandments, right? But we also know the precept says a righteous man falls 7 times, and 7 it means completion, so a complete amount of times, but he gets back up, right? But the wicked will continue to fall into mischief, right? And so like I keep paraphrasing these different precepts. I'm gonna go back and I don't know how I'll be able to go back and put them in the comments for you guys. So it's like it, but. You see that you got to try to offend less, right? You can get up, what Jay-Z said, you got to dust your shoulders off and keep it going, right? There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye Ha'adonai Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. You need to act now. You need to put what you learn into action now. You need to continue to try to offend less now. You need to, make Yahweh while Yahweh Shai's name a praise in the earth now, right? Don't wait until it's too late. until the Lord is not near, and those doors of mercy have closed, right? You need to be a doer of the word now. So I don't desire this lesson was edifying and enlightening to you. You know, we got to give all praises and honors to my power Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rokakadash. Shalom to the Akim Magwaf and the Bayan that tuned into this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that tuned into this video. Shalom.